For today's vlogmas, we are going to wrap some presents together. I thought it'd be good to talk through the kind of presents that I have gone for this year, showing you the things that I've made and the things that I've bought, and hopefully have a go at wrapping. I'm not very good at wrapping, I'm gonna put that out there now. I mean, that wasn't a difficult shape to wrap, but it's still looking quite botched. It's not my forte, and that's fine. I'm not about being perfect, I'm about just getting the product wrapped. So I'm going to start with the gifts that I've got for my nieces and nephews. So they're quite young, so they're kind of good ones to buy for. They're the easiest ones, aren't they, children? I've already wrapped the battery operated train, and they wanted some extra track to go with their train, so I've got some track. And then for my niece, I've got her like a makeup bag with the letter of her name and then a makeup palette. I tried to spend about the same on each. And the other item I've already wrapped. It was a card game, Kids Against Maturity. I thought that would be quite fun for the other one. So I'm going to wrap these first of all. I'm going to keep that inside. Then I've got a big bag over here that I've got all their stuff in. They've also got a selection box as well. Because they're only little, it's nice to give them a little bit more. At the minute I'm using up some wrapping paper that I've already got. It's like a snowflake design, so I'm trying to get in the habit of using it up. And then after that, I've had this roll for quite a while, so I did one year just completely use this, but I wanted to make sure that I was using up the other stuff first. So I quite like wrapping in that, although it is difficult to stick down with sellotape. It kind of pings off, so not the most practical thing for that. But I will use up this other stuff that I've got first. I think what would be most helpful here is a proper tape dispenser. I spend half my time battling with the scissors and the sellotape. There we are. So yeah, I've done a lot of consumables this year for presents, just because I don't like buying things for the sake of it, but I try and think about things that they will like or be able to use. And as far as labels are concerned, I've still got some ones that I'm using up from a few years back that I'm trying to get rid of. I don't like to waste. They are just about sticky, but at least they are labelled. I should imagine it's probably quite painful watching me wrap. I'm not neat at all. It's the one thing I just can't coordinate very well. Who knows why? I think maybe it's because I rush. I haven't wrapped my son's presents yet. They are all bought. I might go and get those in a minute. That is everything for those guys, so that one is done. I started wrapping some things for my dad, so those things are already wrapped. Just need to wrap those. I'm on the brown paper now, I've run out of. To be fair, is it acceptable to use the inside of the roll? I might try. It's a bit tough. I don't think that's good enough. I tried. I'll go with the normal paper. Slightly thinner. And what I have got is some string, so I can at least wrap it and tie it. I don't have any ribbons actually. bit better. Marginally. There we go. Right. Already wrapped one thing for my mum. Just got another thing to wrap. I think I find it even worse when it's shapes. Isn't it? Looks okay. There we go. That looks alright. Probably not so classy with that sticker, but you know. There we are. Right, next items are things for my sister and her family. So my nephew is quite older now, so I've just gone with giving him some money, and then I'm going to give him a toiletry set. I've got sister some perfume, and her husband I've also got a toiletry set as well. So I think they were quite nice sets that were in there, and I've got some chocolates as well. My cat is determined to fall down the road this year. I think I'll put them in this bag, the things for them. I know it's not a Christmassy bag, but it's a bag nonetheless. Wouldn't like to not have it in a bag. It does make things easier. I think this is my problem with the brown paper, because I'm not a neat wrapper. It doesn't look the best. Need to learn. I think for my friends I've done like my little homemade candles, so I'm going to give those out, and also some little chocolates. So I just need to get some chocolates for that one, and I'll probably not wrap and just seal it at the top. That's kind of my go-to. I think I will leave Noah's presents because I don't want him to see this and know what he's got. We know partly what he's got because obviously he asked for it and he did a list, but it's nice to have a little bit of a surprise. So I've got him a couple of books that he wanted, he doesn't know about, and some other little bits and pieces. So I will wrap those separately. But generally with his gifts, he gets given a budget. So he had a budget of 150. I do spend a little bit more than that. I just tell him that that's his budget, the things that he chooses, and then I just get a couple of little bits on top that I think he might like. Because it's nice to have a little bit of a surprise, but obviously he's a teenager, so he wants certain things. So he's got a new phone this year. Nothing fancy, it was quite a cheap one. I think a Motorola G13. I managed to get it quite cheap, 120. And then he's got some accessories to go with that. Like a case and things, and he obviously wanted some other bits. He wanted some money towards a monitor for his computer, so he's had that as well. So yeah, some things I will wrap and some things I won't. His phone I'll probably wrap in a box as well, just to give it a bit more kind of interest when it's opening time, because obviously it's a very small box, don't want that to get lost. But yeah, So generally I just try and keep things quite simple with friends. So one of them's got a candle and a reed diffuser because I just think that they would really like it. I try and think about the things that they use, or that I know that they use, so that I'm not buying something that they're not going to use. So obviously I've done candles, and I'll just do some chocolates that I know they like. So they've got a little something. But yeah, so that's about it for Christmas wrapping. I don't have loads of people to buy for. I just think it's a bit of an excess. As I've said in previous videos, I'm just trying to simplify Christmas and just give to those that are really close. So yeah, I'm going to go and get some inspiration about how to wrap better. If you've got any tips, let me know in the comments below, and I shall be back for more videos soon. Take care. Bye.